160,000 people. Remove 160,000 people from support.
Shame.
The government grossly underestimated how many people with disability there are in this country who need support because they've never properly recorded it. The government got this wrong, and now they think they can just erase us. The NDIS promised to be life-changing, and for many of us it was. For me, it meant being able to live an independent life, leave domestic violence. I was able to rebuild my social network, gain meaningful work that made me feel productive again. For those of us who survived the old systems, this was the first time in our lives we experienced autonomy, choice, control over what our support should actually look like. For the first time, we got to decide how we live. But it didn't come without consequence. From the very beginning, we raised concerns. People were handed funding packages the size of small business budgets with no experience of how to manage money that size. No knowledge of where to find the supports. And you know what? That part was actually fine because we stepped up. We built peer networks, we shared knowledge, we learned fast because we had to. Because the support that should have been there from the NDIA just wasn't. We weren't failing the system was failing us. We were turned into consumers without ever properly being told what our rights and responsibilities were. When people went looking for help, they were bounced between systems, sent to the NDIS Commission, sent to the ACCC, sent somewhere else, sent anywhere but a place that could actually resolve what was happening. When we didn't spend our full plans because, well, who knew what we could spend it on? The LACs told us to spend more. Then we were told the safeguard was registration, that providers with the I Heart NDIS logo were the ones to trust. Providers dressed up in their I Heart NDIS logos welcomed us with open arms and raised their prices. NDIS was so complex it cost more. But too many participants who have gone through the complaints processes know the reality. Whether a provider is We're back. You can't keep me quiet for long. All right, where were we? But too many participants who have gone through the complaints processes know the reality. Whether a provider is registered or not, the system too often fails to deliver real accountability. And here's the part that's hard to ignore. Those gaps we were talking about, they didn't stay gaps. Senior policy officers, people working within the NDIA, people working within government, knew exactly where the system was not going to hold. And instead of building policy to fix it, they went home to their kitchen tables and they built businesses around it. Businesses that pioneered new service models, businesses that grew, businesses that turned into NDIS empires. while participants were left to figure it out on their own. That's not a coincidence, that was intentional. That's what happens when complexity is allowed to grow instead of being fixed. And now participants are being blamed for the cost. Supports are being cut. And the same issues we raised from day one are being used as the reason why. So let's be clear, we are not the problem. A system that creates confusion, withdraws support, and then builds industry around navigating the confusion, that's the problem. We're not going to stay quiet about it anymore. We will not go back into institutional care. We will not be silenced by institutional practices.
Yay.
We are people whose lives depend on this system getting it right. We will keep calling this out until the system is accountable, until participants are safe, and until the NDIS delivers what it promised. And not just for some of us, for all of us.
Yay.